Hello, my name is Slow Ninja and welcome back to the channel, and in today's episode we're going to be starting our brand new Let's Play taking charge of Aston Martin Racing Club in the Final Fantasy 21 mod for Motorsport Manager. I'll make sure to just link the mod down in the description down below. So yes, Aston Martin are the latest, brand new F1 team on the grid with Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll as their drivers, and I'm pretty excited to see how well they get on in real life, but of course we're going to see if we can simulate them to success before they can get success in real life. But as it is the 5 Fantasy mod, we have all the teams from the F1 grid, so Red Bull Racing, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, etc, etc. But we also got the old classics of Cheetah, which are a Formula E team, and the classic of Manor Racing. But let's have a quick look. We're a British independent manufacturer of luxury sports cars, etc. It was founded in 1913, became associated with Grand Touring cars in the 50s and the 60s, and pretty much took over when Force India collapsed. So we're meant to finish 4th. The pressure is high, so it's going to be a nice challenge. And an £8 million budget. So anyway, let's dive straight on in. So here we are, and as you can see, we've got the Sebastian Vettel in the lovely Aston Martin colours, and also Lance Stroll. I mean, 8 million, we can do a bit of that. I mean, we're getting 3.6 million per race. It seems that's, pretty darn good. So let's take a look at our sponsors. It's BWT, Hype Energy, Claro, and as well as Aston Martin, which we would have thought would have been a bigger sponsor, but okay, that's how this game wants to play, it seems. But here we are, let's have a look. Let's welcome me into the team, hopefully some success. Hi boss, Sebastian Vettel. I think I chose the finance difficulty just to get everything cheaper, which I thought would have helped in the long run. It's either finance or engineer, but I felt like if we're going to keep upgrading our buildings, then of course the finance one would work a little bit better. Plus we get buy new parts cheaper as well, and once they get a bit expensive, or once they get, I should say, to like the epic upgrades, when of course that's when it's become pretty expensive. So you get some really well for Lance Stroll. So I hope you're going to keep us all feeling like one big happy family. I will try my best, Sebastian. I'm pretty sure I can win a few races this season if you give me the support within the team, that is. Oh, we're going to try, Sebastian. We are going to try and win a few races for you. What does Lance Stroll have to say? Hey, see the guy with the fat stacks. I just hope you know how much about racing if I can speak English today. I hope you know as much about racing as you do about the size of your wallet. Sebastian Vettel and I get on okay, but I'm going to work off my socks to prove to you that I'm the better driver. We got competition within the team. I like that. It's looking strong at the moment, and there is a chance I could win things this year. So don't let me down. So they both want to win. So we've got to figure out who's our better driver, and a little bit of me leaning is Sebastian Vettel. I know you shouldn't pick favourites as like a manager, but it's Sebastian Vettel, 4-time world champion, with a bucket full of races and podiums under his name. So hello, Antonio Emretti. Welcome from myself and all the guys in the design factory. Honestly, your lacking a racing background doesn't exactly fill me with hope, but I'm hoping that we are going to be able to work well together. On the HQ front, our design facilities are pretty decent, but there's also room for improvements. On the car, we definitely could use some work on the brakes. They are lagging behind the competition, and we could do with an upgrade. Anyway, I look forward to working with you, Antonio. There we go. So yes, they're predicting. So just a huge amount of potential, but he's really good anyway. He's really good. So 5th and 6th. We're planning to finish 3rd. That's what it seems like with our potential, and our William Buller is our backup driver. He doesn't look too bad, but he's 28 years old, which is a bit annoying. So our targets for the season: from Lance Stroll, the chairman. But we can even play it. So I'm thinking we do 4th. They're predicted to come 4th. I think 8's too low. And there's only 8 million between the two. But then there's only 7 million between there, really. Let's do 4th. I feel like we've got the team to finish 4th place. That's what I want to do. That's qualifying just like a normal Formula 1 and a little bit of pit crew information, which I don't need to cover. So anyway, looking at our car, we are currently the 3rd quickest. It's got the 2nd best engine, the 3rd best acceleration. There's the brakes, 3rd best brakes. Front wing, or low speed corners, we're 4th. 3rd in the medium speed corners for suspension, and our back wing, we're 3rd. So we're doing pretty well actually. But let's actually sort the reliability first before we purchase any new things. Our headquarters, staff is good, but we're kind of quite far down actually. I mean, we're number 5 on engine, but this is something which will come later on. That's why I said that can come out in the season, at the end of the season. So yeah, so there I am at the very top with Sebastian Vettel, pretty much 5-star, Lance Stroll 4-star, and Will Buller 2.5. So yeah, he's a good reserve driver. He's a good reserve driver. But anyway, let's look at the standings. So yeah, I feel like we can definitely come 3rd place. I think where we are now, that's where we're going to be finishing. But also we've got to look at all the new drivers of Mick Schumacher, Nikolai Maspin, Yuki Tsunoda. I'm probably butchering all these new names, and I do apologise. Sebastian Vettel, yes, Aston Martin, Perez at Red Bull Racing, but also we've got to look at Alex Felix da Costa. I don't know how I can remember his name. We've got Fernando Alonso back at Alpine Racing. So actually there's 2 new teams, I should be saying, not just 1 new team, 2 brand new teams. But yes, what I may do just before the start of the next episode is just change the car livery. So it's no longer the pink Mercedes, but a brand new Aston Martin. But let's just resume and get ready for the new season. Excuse me. Oh, we've got a couple of interviews. So, pretty much an overview that they're happy, I'm guessing. Oh, Warbucks and announcers, let's say, mixed feelings about disappointment. But anyway, let's accept this interview. Aston Martin's your new home, but isn't the best team in F1. What is your plan? We're going to fight hard towards the top. I'm lucky enough to inherit 2 fantastic drivers. Morrow, already 100%. Finished 4th. I think we can surprise you. That improves the team markability by 5%. Once again, that's good for me. Improving the car slowly, but enough. There we go. So unfortunately, it's not going to finish before the race, which is a little bit annoying, but it's good enough for now. A little bit is saying to me, should we upgrade the design center? It's the factory. Part of me saying, do we just upgrade the factory once we get enough money? And we've finally got some new sponsors. So we've got Amazon, Snickers. Is it Menards? To finish 11th or above. I think that one would work out better. I mean, 18 races, that's pretty much roughly about 900-ish K a race. We get that if we qualify and race, I believe. So let's go for Snickers. Somehow we've got lovely Snickers sponsorship on the car, and there it is. We've got Maggie, Jack and Jones, and Satina, Swiss watches since 1888. I mean, so far doing that. I want to go for the watch company. As F1 teams like watches. There we go, there's a bit of the wind tunnel. So yes, here we are at the opening day of the season. Any finish around third place, that'll be fantastic for us. So here's a quick look at the calendar, starting off with Sydney, Dubai, Beijing, Tondela, Cape Town, Vancouver, Guildford, Munich, Aneris, Milan, Singapore, Black Sea, Yokohama, Phoenix, Rio de Janeiro, and Doha. So yeah, we've got a good chance of doing well this season, and I feel like if we can finish third place in the Constructors' Championship, then that's a great achievement for the team and to push for next season. So this is going to wrap up this episode. This is like a little introduction episode to the series. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we can get results at the next race at the Sydney Grand Prix, which will be very interesting, and I hope we can get results there. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like. Any comments would be appreciated. And if you're new around here and like the content which I make, well, make sure to subscribe to get more daily content. Until the next episode, see you later.